How's it going, everybody? This is Frank Maialetti here with PA Pro Am Pool, bringing you some great action here at the 2025 Diamond Open 9-Ball Professional Players Championship. We have the Terminator Niels Feijen versus Sanjin Pehlivanović. It's going to be a race to 10. Go over rules real quick with you. We're in stage 2 of this event. This is a single elimination format. 16 players out of 128 have made it to stage 2. This is a race to 10. It's the WNT break box, rack your own, alternate breaks, and all ball fouls. We got Sanjin breaking here. Keep an eye on the one ball on the left side. Also keep an eye on that wing ball. One goes down, 3 goes in the side, kicked around the table. 9-ball moves. Sanjin has a shot on the 2 to cut it to the bottom left, but I don't know if he's going to take on that shot. I would probably expect him to hit the right side of the 2, which would be our left side. Trying to drive that 2 back up table by the 8, maybe trying to leave him behind the 7 or the 5. Sanjin's from Bosnia-Herzegovina. His professional accolades, he was the 2022 European 10-ball champion. And he was also the 2017 WPA World 9-ball junior champion. Might also know Sanjin from a unfortunate incident that happened last year. He played in an event, got to the hill against Filler. He needed to just make one ball and cheered before he shot the ball in and wound up missing that 9-ball and losing the match ultimately to Filler. He was a young man. He's got a little overzealous. He was going to beat the best in the world. I'm sure all of us understand that one. Right, but here you got the Terminator, 2-time world champion. Niels is a 2008 straight pool champion, and also a 2014 world 9-ball champion. Niels is also the winningest European player in the Mosconi Cup. He has 8 Mosconi Cup wins. 2023, he was inducted into the BCA Hall of Fame. I was actually attending that. Sanjin will come, possibly try to play the combo, also having the 2 go towards the right side pocket. Ball does not go down, neither does the 5-ball. Playing with the Aramith Pro Cup set, so this is the pink 4-ball. This is the digital pool all-table streaming setup. So we have cameras essentially on these side tables. This is not the main table setup. It's actually being broadcast to WNT TV. Trying our best here to give you some great viewing experience. Free, of course. We don't charge for our content on PA Pro Am YouTube channel. So Some people give us a little hard time every now and then about, maybe a camera in the wrong place whatsoever. We got to realize we are trying our best. Leaves at a Terminator. Looks like Niels might have to go back and get the short cue. Niels has a great YouTube channel for instruction, especially on the mental side of the game. Niels is very very mental positive when it comes to pool and billiards. Attempts to make the two, does not go in. Two will sit on the bottom rail. Sanjin does have a good opportunity to get out from here. Sanjin plays it in. Come out 3 rails. Careful that 9 doesn't sit behind it. That gets a little rub off the 9. He's got a shot on the 4. Play the 4. He's going to try to draw, looks like, off that right side rail to get over for the 5. Could possibly be an inside draw, so basically play the cue ball to the right rail where the magic rack is. The low spin, it'll spin to the bottom, but it looks like he might try to power it up. It's over, gets a good shot on it. Sanjin's a young man. He's 24 years old. I believe he'll be 24? 23. Nice stat sheet here. He's 23. He'll be 24 in August. Kamui sponsor player. He's part of Team Kamui with me. Is it in the side? A little tight, but it goes. That Nineball is not in the greatest spot. Definitely gonna have to get a good position on the 9. See that one? So he got it. Played the 6 off the 9. Eklund. It popped it away a little bit there on that. Like I said earlier, folks, this is 16 tables, all with cameras on them. So occasionally you will see a player's head pop in the screen. Bumps the 9. A little bit of a back cut on the 9. makeable shot. He just has to bear down on it. Taking his time with this one. All right, we got 1-0 on the score. Sanjin Pehlivanović over Niels Feijen. We go on to rack number 2 here in a second.
Universal Cues, a legacy of excellence. Since 1967, we've redefined billiard cue craftsmanship, growing from a small workshop to the world's largest cue manufacturing facility. With vacuum-dried North American maple, advanced laminated shafts, and precision-engineered components, every cue delivers unmatched quality, blending technology and elegance. From concept to design, from launch to achieving legend, Universal Cues leading the way.
All right, back to the action here. Rack number 2. Terminator to break. Also part of Team Kamui. Also represented by Longjani or Longani. Has a good shot at the 2 up to the corner. Three down to the bottom left. He wants to clear. Come across the table. Come across the table. Clear that side pocket. Be able to play that 4 up to the top left corner. Does it beautifully. Maintains a good angle on the shot too. He can play the 4 to the top left. Maintains a good line to get onto the 5. Overshoots it just slightly, but I don't really think that's going to be an issue. He can play the 5 to the corner. He can even use the 7. He can draw the cue and kind of float off the edge of the 7. So Daddy's clear out to the 6. See any tough shots here for Niels. Out to the 7, overshot a little bit. He's going to draw the ball to the bottom rail. Out to the left rail, back up for the 8. This is going high on the cue ball. Come off the top rail, come back. Come down, he's got that 9 in the bottom right corner. we got 1-1 on the score. Niels Feijen, Sanjin Pehlivanović. We're back here for rack number 3. Scores tied up 1-1. One ball down. Cue ball almost got potted. Look at that 4 ball. I don't expect Sanjin to take this 2 on him. Almost expect him to maybe play it straight right into the rail, hold the cue ball. This is an all ball fouls event, but if your opponent agrees to go ahead and move the ball to move the magic rack out of the way, they won't call any fouls. Before anybody crucifies the guys, remember, there is sportsmanship in this game. Not everything has to be completely cut and dry foul. Sanjin plays off to leaves the cue ball all the way up table behind the 9 in the path. This is coming up to the table. Tough starting shot. Goes into the 2 full. 2 comes up table. Sanjin should have this ball to the top corner. I think the top corner is the better shot, as he can roll the cue forward after contact. A little bit of high right should be able to come up table between the rail and the 6. Unfortunately, I only have one angle on this table. I can't tell how close that 3-8 is, but if he's looking at it now, tell me that it at least has a shot on it, or is close to having a shot on it. Sanjin really eyeing this one up. He also might be able to take like maybe the 2 off the 8. That's a hell of a shot. Plays the 2 off the rail into the 8. Caroms the 8 off the 3 into the pocket. Some good ingenuity like right there. I like that shot. Out for the 3 ball. He's going to want to play this 4 in the side pocket, and then I don't see him having any obstacles after that. So here's where the next cue shot comes in. Two rails down. Looks like he's going to get enough speed. Little short on it. Could play it in and come 1 rail behind the 5 and just play the 5 to the corner. But also draw it down to the bottom rail. Or draw into the 5. It's a good shot also. All right, cue ball back up for the 6. Play the 6 in a right side pocket. Come around 3 rails. 7 ball down to the bottom right. Up table. 9 to the corner. We're going to have 2-1 here on the score momentarily. All right, 2-1 on the score. Sanjin over Niels. Thanks to Digital Pool. Setting up the all-table streaming here at the Super Billiards Expo. Every table here in the Diamond Professional Players Championship has a camera on it. Streamed out worldwide through WNT TV and also through Digital Pool pay-per-view. EA Pro-Am also has exclusive rights, so we can put this on our YouTube channel. So enjoy, folks. 1 does not go in the side pocket. 7 goes in the corner. Does have a clear shot at the 1 ball in the side pocket, though. One ball on the side. He's going to use the cue ball to hit the left side rail, top rail, and come back down for the 2. No, I was wrong. He had the angle to come hit the side rail, come out. Two to the corner. Has a couple options. He has the 3 in the side, letting the cue ball roll up table for the 4. Also has the 3 in the corner, which is a tougher option. Kind of stroking through the ball, letting the cue hit the left side rail, and then come up table. Niels misses the 3 in the side. 3's in a good position, too, for Sanjin to play to the corner and get position on the 4. See if Sanjin can capitalize on this mistake by Niels. It's going. Pocket speed, it gets there. Sanjin wants to get position on this 5. Just back and forth around the table. 4. Natural angle for the 5. Play the 5 up. Natural angle for the 6 to get onto the 7. Just a little bump off the 9. We're sailing here for Sanjin. Playing the 6 into the corner, coming down for the 8. Overshoots the 8 with a little bit too much stroke. He's going to have to adjust or make a great save. Gets the cue up table, but gets a little bit of squeak out of it. Niels going to be able to see the right side, our left side. Niels comes over the ball. It's going to be on the rail. 9's going to be close to the side pocket, Sanjin can have a pretty much a built-in safety here to stop the cue ball. And Z shot the 8. Hard on that stroke, kind of didn't really give it the respect it deserved. Leaves Neil wide open. Edges the ball over. Cue ball's going to come left side rail. Sanjin looking at a couple different options. Wonder if there's a 2-rail option off playing the 8 off the 9, but he's going to go play the edge of the 8, looking to maybe cut it to the bottom right. Kind of has some second thoughts about it. Come 2 rails, hits the 8 off the 9. 9 goes up to the pocket. Wow. There's a whole lot going on there. All right, Niels might be able to tie it up now, playing this 8 into the side pocket. All right, Niels is going to tie it up, make the score 2-2. A race to 10 here at the Diamond Open Nineball Professional Players Championship.
CrossroadCues.com offers hassle-free, zero-interest financing on the most popular cue brands like Samsara, McWhorter, Nitty, and Southwest. With lightning-fast shipping, your cue will arrive in time for your next match. Buy, sell, trade, and consignment are also available at CrossroadCues.com. Don't wait. Contact us today.
All right, back here with the action. Rack number 5. One ball in the side. 2 ball in the side. Cue ball is dressed up perfectly for the 3. No balls are locked up. This requires position play from here. Now for the 4. This is going to want to come and bring the cue ball between the 9 and the right side. I'm sorry, Sanjin's going to want to come and bring the cue ball between the 9 and the right side rail. Setting up for the 5. From the 5 to the 6 is going to be a slight tough shot here. He's up to the task. Fortunately, folks, the light that's on the table behind us, which is what the camera is sitting on, is kind of swaying a little bit. Somebody may have bumped the light. Give us a few seconds. We'll get a technician out there to hold that light and get it to sit still. Unfortunately, in an arena like this, where it's 25-foot ceilings, it's very hard to hang all these cameras from the ceiling. Sanjin out to the 7. At the 7, right side pocket. Come down 2 rails. We'll play the 8 to the top right. Sanjin's going to get out to the 9. Three to 2 Sanjin and a race to 10.
Hey guys, check out integritycues.com, offering high-end cues, production cues, pre-owned cues, cases, and accessories. integritycues.com.
All right, guys, rack 6. Sanjin up 3 to 2. Niels break. Gets it in pretty good. 2 balls coming to rest. 3's at the bottom. It's a good starting position play from here. It's on that 3. I don't see any obstacles. good shot on the 3. Holds it for the 5 right in the side pocket. And his mechanics are flawless. Pleasure once of playing Neil. He was in a tournament a couple years ago. Won 3 racks in a race to 7. 2 of them were because he missed the 9 ball. I think he felt bad at me. But watching Niels play, just phenomenal player. Rightfully so. BCA Hall of Famer, 2-time world champion. All right, Niels out to the 7 ball. You can use a little natural angle, also give it a little left spin, come out 4 rails for the 8. Perfectly on the 8 ball. Comes back for the 9 ball to the bottom right corner. We're going to have 3-3 on the score. Guys, check out Black Blade Carbon. They are forward weighted shafts, 31 inches in length. They actually play phenomenal. Check them out at blackbladecarbon.com. Glenn Farr, the owner of that company. Great man. Does a lot for the sport. Back 7. Sanjin to break. Score's tied up. Oh, 9's moving. Golden here. 2 balls down though. The 1 and the 2. For him to probably cut this 3 to the right, letting the cue ball come back down, trying to get behind that 6-8. Also has the option of banking the 3 ball, leaving the cue to the left side, and putting the 3 in the 6-8-7 mix. All right, Neil going back, getting the shorty cue. Gonna go airborne. Just makes a good hit. 9's rolling. Remember, this is a matchroom event, so it is wild 9 format. Sanjin over top of the 7 and the 9 and away the 3. It's a good hit. Come off the bottom rail. Catch the edge of the 3. Try to use the balls as a blocker. Now it's going to leak out and give Sanjin a wide open shot. Sanjin has an opportunity to catch this rack. Will play the 3 to the top right corner. He's going to spin the cue to the left side. Misses the 3 in the corner. Looks like he almost twisted a little bit coming off of that ball. Neil's going to look to come off maybe the edge of the 3. Spin the cue down table. At good speed, he's going to get behind that 6. He's going to get there. Be a tough position for Sanjin to start from. Sanjin going to come off the right side rail. Looking to come 2 rails. Right side top rail. Kick the 3 back down. Gonna roll. A little bit of a tough shot. From this angle, it looks like if it's going to clear the 7, it's going to be tight. Look for Niels to maybe put the 3 over by the 4 ball. Letting the cue ball stay down by the 8. opposite way. Use 4 ball as the blocker. Changing onto the top rail. Top rail, side rail, hitting this 3 ball. Catches an edge of it. Doesn't hide it, but doesn't give Neil any of the best shots. For Neil to tuck the cue ball. Got that 6-8 for a lot of help there. Neil's gonna spin off the 3. Ball comes right in between the 6 and the 8. I don't feel so bad now that it happens to Niels. That seems to happen to me all the time when I try to lock the cue ball up. back to the action. Rack number 8. Niels breaking. Sanjin up 4-3. If Niels breaks and runs out this rack, that previous miss would be all that more important to him. Would have been a 2-game swing. One in the corner, he's going to scratch. Sanjin has a golden opportunity here to run out, go up 2 games, and it'll be his break next rack. Sanjin with a wide open table. He's got a real good opportunity to extend his lead by 2. Off the left side rail. 5-ball in the top corner. Just using natural angles, play the 5 into the corner. Go off the right side rail for the 6 to the top left. So has control his pace. Out for the 6-ball. Sanjin, makes a big mistake there. I don't think he needed to do all that. Nineball is now in the way. I think he's going to have to retreat for the short cue. Going airborne. Oh, good try by Sanjin. 7-ball does not go down. He also has an opportunity to get back to the table. Tie this game up 4-4. He wanted to come up a little closer. Goes 3 rails around. Set up perfectly for the 9 to the top left corner. Gonna tie this up 4-4.
And so if you love pool, then you need to check out PA Pro-Am Pool on YouTube. Like and subscribe now.
You are watching PA Pro-Am Pool.
Bringing you the hottest action from today's top amateurs and pro shooters. Check out paproampool.com for all the latest info on our events and tournaments.
All right, rack number 9, Sanjin to break. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sanjin to break. Apologize for that. He was at the table for a second. Makes 2 on the break. He makes the 1 ball. And also the 5 ball. Got to be careful of the side pocket. He's also going to be going towards the 3 ball, so he's got to put a little bit of outside to kind of spin it upward back towards him. Or just play the safe and not worry about it. Neil's going up table. Drives it beautifully into the pocket, 2 rails. He was going to come out and get what I call great position, but he's going to have a clear shot on the 3 ball. He'll be able to do what he wants with it. Niels tucks it right back in. Leaves the cue behind the 4. Engine is coming to the table. Not in the best starting position. He's going to have to come across. We'll go up and down. Ball in hand to Niels. He's going to play the combination. 4-6 into the corner. Niels poised to take the lead here. He's going to play the 4 to the corner. Wants to give himself a slight angle for the 7. He's going to have it'll come out 2 rails. Might even come 1 depending on it. How he likes the stroke of the ball. But I look for him to go left side rail, right side rail onto the 8. He dresses up perfectly on the 8. He'll float down the table with the 9 ball. All right, we got 5-4. Niels Feijen over Sanjin Pehlivanović here in the 2025 Diamond Open 9-Ball Players Professional Championship. All right, rack 10. Niels to break. He's up 5-4. One in the side, 6 in the side. 9 tracking to the bottom for a golden. Niels can get to the 3. There could be a possibility of a carom cue off the 3 into the 9. Attempt a safe off the first shot. He leaves Sanjin wide open on the 2. There's 2 rails with the 2. Down to the bottom. Niels might be moving to 9 ball here, coming off the edge of this 2 ball. Uses the 9 for safety. I'm gonna call it a baby safe because Sanjin can come off the bottom rail, hit this 2 ball. Sanjin waves his hand on that one. Great one pocket shot, though. I get his extension. He has a shot on the 3. Back and forth up and down the table twice. B could be an issue here. Actually, it's not an issue at all. Perfect. Gets on position on the 5 or on the 4. Play 2 rails to get onto the 5. But also just play 1 rail. He swings the cue out for the 5. He'll play the 5 to the bottom corner. A little bit of insight on this. He wants to kind of keep the cue ball straight into the left. Comes up for the 7 in the top right. On the thin side of the 8. Roll the cue. Just enough to miss the 9. Gonna have 5-5 here on the score. All right, rack 11, we got 5-5 on the score. Ball moving. Cue moving down to the bottom pocket. 2 up top. pushing right into the knuckle of the pocket. He wanted to hit that a little softer, wanted to try to take away Niels' ability to maybe jump over the balls. Oh, tries to jump shot on the 2. It rattles the pocket, rolls down for the side pocket. Sanjin has an opportunity to take the lead here. A 3 in the side pocket. I'm curious of whether or not he's going to go 3 rails, using the left rail, top rail, back around, or if he might just draw this ball to the center of the table. A lot of options when the ball's only a few inches away from a pocket. Draws completely back to the 4. Sanjin moving the ball real nice around the table. I've only had the opportunity really to see him play once or twice in person. Oh, tries to power through that shot. He wanted to punch the cue ball over so he could play the 6 softly into the corner pocket. Did not work out for him. He also has a chance to take the lead here. Just plays the 5 in, comes over. He's going to get good on the 6. He can play the 6 to the corner. Niels 2 rails out. Down for the 9-ball.
Hello everyone, this is Double J, Jeremy Jones, and you're here watching PA Pro-Am Pool.
Double J will be along later on this weekend. Him and the Freezer are going to be commentating semifinals and finals matchups with me. Now we're going into rack 12. Niels to break. He's in the lead, 6-5 against Sanjin Pehlivanović. Bosnia Herzegovina. One in the side, golden break. Golden break by Niels. He's going to go up 7-5. We're going to go right into rack number 13. Let's update this score for you real quick. All right, Sanjin to break. Oh, would it be crazy if he followed up with one? He had it moving. Sanjin's just going to play the rollout right off the bottom rail. Try to leave Niels the right side of it. Niels is giving it back to Sanjin. He's off the right side. Attempts to bring it down table. Bumps the 7 and comes clear. All right, it does kind of stay behind the 7. Niels puts the 3 back up table. Does leave a shot for Sanjin. Can play the 3 to the top right corner. Sanjin looking at this shot. Got to avoid the 8. He's going to look to stun the ball around the 8. The 8 ball does not make the 3. Pretty wide open here for Niels. Niels is clear onto the 4. 4 to the bottom corner. We'll let the cue roll down for the 5. Is off the 8. But he'll let that roll down. Either way, he's in a good position to play the 5. Niels is clear up to the 6. Play the 6 to the corner. Is that shot in perfectly out for the 7 ball. All right, Niels plays the 8 into the corner, looking to get on that 9, take a 3-game lead, and a race to 10. All right, we got 8-5 Niels over Sanjin. All right, we got rack 14 here. Niels Feijen to break. Firmly in the lead. 8-5. Got 2 down. Not the greatest starting shot on the 2, but good enough shot to play a good save. Niels try to hold the cue. Lays up on the 3. It'll be tough for Sanjin from here. Sanjin going to come out 3 rails, trying to kick the 2 on the side. Corner. Does not go. Niels has a chance to get to 9 here. Get himself onto the hill. All right, Niels. That's the 3 to the corner. Kind of looking at it a little longer than I thought he would be. Ball out 2 rails. He has the 4. I'll play the 4 to the corner. He might just let this cue ball come back over, maybe bump into the 9. clears the 9. Over for the 5. Just has to control his cue ball. Niels is going to be on the hill. Niels has the 7 in the side. All right, Niels Feijen is on the hill right now currently with 9-5 as the score.
Universal Cues, a legacy of excellence. Since 1967, we've redefined billiard cue craftsmanship, growing from a small workshop to the world's largest cue manufacturing facility. With vacuum-dried North American maple, advanced laminated shafts, and precision-engineered components, every cue delivers unmatched quality, blending technology and elegance. From concept to design, from launch to achieving legend, Universal Cues leading the way.
All right, rack 15, Sanjin the break. Sanjin with a golden. That's 9-6 now. I'll have that score update for you in a second. He goes right up to the table. All right, Niels the break. He's on the hill. Up 9-6. I'm looking at this too. And a good safe on the 8. Part of me thought he was going to either take it off the side pocket off the 3 or bank it into the 9 and see what happens. Andrew makes a good hit on the 2. A little bit of tough English on the ball. Kind of dies up and leaves Niels a shot. Niels plays it right to the corner, lines up straight for the 3. He's got that 4 close to the pocket. He doesn't have to play great position. He can just roll the ball in. All right, Niels only a few balls away from getting himself into the next round. Balls the cue back off the knuckle of the pocket, comes out, gives himself a little bit of leeway for the 4 ball. If Niels can clean this up, get himself onto the 6. All right, Niels 4 balls away from moving on to the next round. Not taking any big chances. We'll have the 7 down to the corner. Just float the cue ball all the way down table for the 8. We'll look to play the 8 probably into the same pocket. All right, Niels is going to complete the match. He's going to win 10-6 against Sanjin Pehlivanović. I'll put Sanjin out in the top 16. It'll move Niels on into the Elite 8. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We got some more matchups coming up soon. We'll talk to you then. Thanks a lot. My name is Frank Mialetti, PA Pro Am Pool. You're watching the 2025 Diamond Open 9-Ball Professional Players Championship.